That's odd. As soon as I got under the porch, the rain stopped, and it became a very clear and shiny day. Alright. I'll still have that drink.
Hey.
Hello?
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
I could just go shoot that man for you if you want.
Howdy.
Now hiring. I guess I'll take it.
Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
So what are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers? I'm sorry?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Yes, I can't imagine giving convicts blasting powder and dynamite would be blasting caps and dynamite would be a good idea. Where's this Ringo fellow now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
I mean, do you want me to just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him?
Yes.
That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
I mean, I can kill him, though, and then you can sleep soundly at night, or in the day, or whenever you sleep. Never mind, I want to talk about something else.
Alright.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me, this is true. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did they say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
I mean, most things get mad if you shoot them. So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay. Do you want me to take a look at your broken radio? Do I want it to? Yeah, sure.
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
It is true. Yes, do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
I mean, he's a robot. It's probably just programmed for that. What does he actually do?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Huh. How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Wait, so what have you got for sale?
Got a special discount for you after what you done for us.
What did I do for you? Oh, yes, I saved that young lady. Anyone would have done the same, really. But I'll take the discount, sure. Let's see. What have we got? Purified water canteen. 4 sips of water left. Sunset. Is it? It's sarsaparilla, right? I believe is how you pronounce it. Yeah. I believe this is just a root beer. Like a root beer. I'm not sure. I love root beer though. But I've never had a sarsaparilla, or at least not anything labeled as sarsaparilla. Gecko egg. I don't know that I can do anything with that. So you can have it. And the rest of that, yeah, we'll keep. Have you got anything that I actually want? Atomic cocktail. Sleep -43. Makes me thirsty. Gives me energy resistance, fire resistant, and a bunch of radiation. So no. So how about no? Moonshine, my kind of thing. We'll just say that.
Thanks.
Alright, so let me take
Be
a look at that
careful out
radio
there.
of yours. Yeah. I mean, I'm literally just coming over here to look at your radio, but yeah, I'll be careful out here. An examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connections were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. Should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Yeah, let's repair it. Yes, I'm still allergic to music, but when I'm not here, feel free to listen away.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
No, I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Are you implying I've done short? No. That's... Well, yeah, I mean, that's it. Are you implying that I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
25 bottle caps, yeah. You don't have anything I want, thank you.
Be careful out there.
I will. Level up. Welcome to level 2. Alright, so... What I'm gonna do... Normally what I would do is bump guns and repair immediately. I would 7 points into each. Since we have 14, but I think what I'm gonna do instead, because I feel like this makes more sense, is we're gonna give ourselves some points to where we can just open the easy stuff, you know? I've got 5 left. Put in barter or explosives. I think we'll go 3 in barter, 1 in repair to get to 40, and 1 in guns, why not? Just right. Oh yes, okay, charge. Cowards be damned, the only direction you'll be running is toward the enemy. With this perk, you can keep your weapon out while sprinting, but don't expect to be able to aim well. That might be useful, but not now. Bonsai. Through careful nurturing, that is an amazing thing there. Through careful nurturing of a small fruit tree growing out of your head. Okay. Fruit appears in your inventory from time to time. No thank you. Bright side of life. At least those bullets hitting your body are rarely criticals. So I guess that just reduces... It like reduces how often you get criticals, I guess. Confirmed bachelor. You do plus 10% damage against male opponents outside of combat. You'll have sometimes have access to unique dialogue options when doing the same signal. Destiny Gambler. No. I've actually... I looked into this because I thought this would be a really cool perk. But it is not conducive to immersion. Because sometimes... wacky things will happen. For instance, orbital strike will just kill you in combat. Just all kinds of things that will just... all kinds of things could happen. Aliens could land. Just a squad of aliens. Like, it's yeah. Sounds very fun, but I don't believe that it would work for the kind of playthrough we're doing. So, drink to last. Only the people who have almost died from thirst know how precious water is, regardless of where it is pumped from. This perk, you can fill up any empty bottles from any toilet. No thank you. Hunter, in combat you do 75% crit damage against animals and mutated animals. Okay, that's not terrible. Intense training. With the intense training perk, you can put a single point into any of your special attributes. Lady Killer. Now, we are going to be taking Lady Killer at some point. Not yet. I think we will be taking Lady Killer at some point, though. Rapid reload. Rapid reload makes all of your weapon reloads 25% faster. I think that's probably going to be the one. Retention. The retention perk. The bonuses granted by skill magazines last 3 times as long. No, that doesn't make sense. Swift Learner. With each rank in the Swift Learner perk, you gain an additional 10% to total experience points whenever experience points are earned. Ooh, that is actually a good one as well. Help you to level up faster. But that sort of negates the one that I did earlier. Swing for the Fence. With the Swing for the Fence perk, you'll be able to deal slightly more damage with unarmed or melee attack. No. So I think we're going to do Rapid Reload. Alright. Cool. Well, let's go talk to this guy. In the petrol station, I believe. That's where she said he was. It is quite a nice day today. Sunset sarsaparilla, sunset nuka-cola. Look around. Happy hour. Drunken Nose. Okay.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
If you're gonna shoot, you had better not miss, because I won't.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
That sounds like cards. And did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Yeah, why are they out to get you, by the way?
My Caravan was on the return trip from California, and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Oh. Okay. And what are you going to do about that?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
You need a hired gun, I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
That'll have to do, I suppose. What now?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Okay. It's very dark. What is this? Oh, a doctor's bag. Those are useful, as I recall. Bag. Turpentine. I don't actually know if that's... See, that's another thing. I don't know... Oh, boxing times magazines are dead useful. I don't know... Got it on a stick. Old. No, I took it. I think I took that. I don't... Definitely... Did I take it? I did not. Okay. Oh, hello. Flour. I'm assuming I can cook with that. Braxto clean. I don't know if any of this is useful. Whiskey. Fission batteries, I believe, are, but they're very heavy. 9mm rounds now. Is floor safe? Okay, a single shotgun. 20 gauge rounds. I don't need a knife. 22 long rounds. Tweezers. Are tweezers useful for anything? I don't know. I have literally no idea. Purified water. Sunset sarsaparilla. Some bottle caps. Maize. I think I can actually cook some maize. So Sunny Smiles is what this man said. Okay. Yeah. She's gonna be in here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
A little bit. I'm gonna help Ringo take on the Powder Gang, as I was wondering if you might like helping.
Say no more. I'm in.
We might die horribly. Well, maybe not me.
That's inspiring. You may want to keep your optimism to yourself if you try to recruit anyone else. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any ideas on how to convince Trudy, Chet, Easy Pete? Sure.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Okay, so speech. Would Chet be willing to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Barter, okay. And what about Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Okay.
I'll be waiting.
What are my skills? What am I out of those? Explosives is at 22 currently. Barter's 25. That might be enough. I'm not sure. Medicine is 26 for Doc. Speech is 25 as well. Right. Anything will increase. Which one works? Which one is for explosives? Perception. Charisma 1, int 1, strength. Nice one, okay. So if I take that, now 20. It's one away from what the requirement's going to be, I bet. Now that has definitely done it, yes. Pete!
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I hear you've got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included. Yes, I am.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Okay. Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You're a prospector, like digging for gold and silver.
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
It's literally my everyday. You ever find anything good?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way
Nope.
out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Okay. What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Okay. Metal fella. What's wrong with it? Yeah, don't really care. Alright.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Alright. Trudy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Speech. You should help me take down the powder gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Yes, that is where I'm heading next. So I shall see you.
Be
another
careful
time.
out there.
Alright. Chet. Let us go see Chet. Hello.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Not exactly. I need some supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Well, let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah. What have you got for sale?
Can do.
Out of curiosity. I'm not really feeling shotguns, I don't think. It's not as good as my armor. I feel like it would be uncouth to just sell it back to him immediately. I'll just hang on to it and try to repair my armor with it. Or sell it to someone else. Let's see. Thing here. Can I use those? Or those? Well, these may come in handy at some point. What have you got? Anything that I might want? Nope. No. free. 357 revolver, HD cylinder, laser pistol recycler, plasma pistol recycler, tri-beam long rifle focus optics. Okay. Ooh, that's what I could use as an optics for my varmint rifle. Yes, that might be good. Let's see. Okay, I will just accept that.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Yeah, I will.
Take it easy now.
Actually, thank you for the leather armor, sir. But I'm totally not going to sell to anyone. I'm going to wear it and use it. Because, you know, super good guy. Thank you. Okay, so that's them. Oh, Doc. Yeah, let's go see if Doc has maybe a few stim packs the boys could use. Hey, Doc.
How are you holding up?
Oh, you're fantastic. But the town is going to be attacked by bandits. Do you have anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
I do appreciate it. Apparently, I know that they'll be using explosives. Do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
2 doctor's bags added. Awesome. Thank you, Doc.
You take care now.
Thank you. Alright. Okay. That is a ghoul. Okay. Let's see. Hey,
So
bud.
what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help us?
She did, actually. Most of the town has.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
No, let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's go kill some raiders. Powder gangers.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Yeah.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Where's everybody?
They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon.
Alright, how many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's go. I'm ready. You better be too.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
That's true. Alright. Let's see if we can get the drop on them. Yeah? I think they're all set up on this side. I think what I'm going to try to do is come on this side of the road. See if I can. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Powder Gang is vilified. For your overwhelmingly monstrous behavior, you have become vilified by the community. Yeah? Come on, guys. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Dead. Come on. Reload, reload, reload. Come on. No, no, no. Come on. He's got a baseball bat. Reload him. Oh, let him hit. Any of them left? There's one. Idolized. Renowned for your extensive support and goodwill, you are idolized by the community of Good Springs. Oh, yes! Yes, we did it. Welcome to level 3. Yes, okay. So, we're going to put 2 points into guns. Guns and repair both at 40. I think for level 3 that's okay. It's not great. Not fantastic, but I think it's okay. I think what we're going to do now, we're going to pump up sneak a bit. It's 25 as well. Try to get some of the bases, the basics covered. Explosives, I don't think I'm going to need any more of that, but repairs at 40. Survival's at 40. Okay, so 5 points left. And I'm going to put lockpick up to 30, I think.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Well, didn't I hear you say something earlier about not being able to pay me now?
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit.
Yes, I probably won't. Let's see. Okay, so I've now looted everyone. And I've moved all the bodies into the back of this truck here. Just so they're not like out in the street and everything. Except for that guy who we killed so hard that he's like in the ground now. I can't get him out. And bits and pieces of the guy who didn't have any arms. This is Joe Cobb. I left him here as a message. So if any other of these so-called powder gangers come to try to come to Good Springs, they know this is my town. Now, I did get a few new items off of these guys. So I got a lot of dynamite. I'm gonna go sell that. A 357 Magnum. A few single shotguns. Now, I do believe if I repair them, as I repair them, they become worth more. Yes, that appears to be the case, so that is good. Cool. Let's see what we can do. We also got a hat. Yes, a Desperado cowboy hat. Let me take a look. Let's get a closer look. Oh, that is pretty nice. Any more powder gangers want to come to my town? You have to deal with me. Let's get a drink.